bounty I seek is worth more than any gold.
And I have to tell you guys, we posted this trailer on ET's website and it did gangbusters. Like,
cool.
The impressions were wild. And I read a lot of these comments. Fans were joking that The Bluff is basically your audition tape for a Pirates of the Caribbean film that they're working on. Is that something you'd be interested in, setting sail on another kind of franchise like that?
Oh man, I mean, I love the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. They were on constant play when my kids were younger, and you know, I certainly would. I want to see more Pirates of the Caribbean. I think they're fun films.
I can tell you love being a pirate. He's like, I want to do it again. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's a lot. Being a pirate's a lot of fun.
It's so fun. How about you, Priyanka?
I've loved the Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
Yeah.
I mean, they're so iconic for us growing up. Of course, I would love to be part. And also, like, women, we don't get to play pirates.
Right?
We never get to play. And there's so many female pirates in history. So I was so excited to be able to play. There's Gina Davis, Zoe Saldana, Penelope Cruz, and Kiera. All three of them in the Pirates movies. So, like, there's very few women that get to be part of that cohort, so I feel really good.
Whoever's writing that movie is watching this being like, okay, I'm gonna write her again. That's gonna be good.
No one leaves this island until I collect my property. Why did you betray me? You think I would just let you slip away?
I gotta tell you, you guys were born to play these roles. Like, Karl, you make a mean pirate. You know, I felt like the swashbuckling beard was a good look on you.
I had a great time with this movie. I won't lie. I had a lot of fun.
I can tell.
You know, playing pirates and, you know, to do so with the intensity dialed up, it was fun.
How much of that was your actual hair and beard?
Was it the one from The Boys? Is it the same beard?
It's not the same. But
They're upcycling.
Pretty much the same. No, yeah, listen, it's the beard was all me. Yeah.
Amazing. I do want to know, who were you channeling when you were creating Captain Connor?
Oh, wow. I mean, first of all, the first point of inspiration is really the script. You know, Joe Ballerini wrote an amazing script, and, you know, you really kind of start to construct the character at that point. You know, when the wardrobe, you know, Antoinette, our wardrobe designer, did a phenomenal job. That helps build the character. You know, and then from there, it's sort of, you know, I didn't realize at the time, but when I look at the character, there's sometimes that there's an element of Connor, that reminds me of Lee Van Cleef in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Okay. I love it.
It wasn't conscious, but I look at it and I see it.
You know what, now that you bring it up, I'm like, I see that too.
Bloody, bloody Mary! I'm told you have a beautiful new family. They know who you really are.
I'm still your mother, and I will do anything in my power to protect you.
And with Priyanka, I mean, this is such a gift as an actor, this part, because on the outside, she's like this fierce action hero, but really at her core, she's a mother protecting her children, you know? I mean, did playing this character make you reflect differently on your own protectiveness or maternal instincts as a mom?
No, I think it was the opposite. I used the feeling that I was feeling at that time because, you know, I was a new mom and navigating all of those feelings. Our daughter came into this world under really intense circumstances, so I'm very protective of her. So I really like channeled that into this character. My North Star was, what am I capable of? How far will I go to protect my family? And I'll go to the ends of the earth. So that's just what this movie was from the beginning to the end.
I mean, watching you in those fight sequences, I know Nick is somewhere thinking, I feel protected too. In fact, who would you say is more overprotective, you or Nick?
I think we both are very grateful for the life we're being able to build, so we protect it with everything that we have.
I love it. Speaking of those fight sequences, they look incredibly intense, and the whole movie, I mean, there's like these tentpole sequences that really make and build this film. What was the toughest part of the physical training and stunt work for you?
Well, I think the toughest part was just the sort of, I guess, the energy required, first of all, to actually commit to the physical aspect that was required for those fights, but then also to make sure that you do it in a really safe way, because you know they were you know, if you don't hit your marks correctly and if you can't remember the fight, someone's going to get hurt. But you know, I'm so blessed with working with Priyanka, who was, I say it in the film, she's formidable. Like, I cannot wait for audiences to see what Priyanka does in this film. It's truly off the scale.
Blazes through the screen.
Yeah.
Blazes through it.
How are you so good at killing people?
Your father didn't marry me for my cooking.
And then you add the costumes that we were talking about earlier to these sequences. I mean, was there a moment that didn't go according to plan, maybe in either the training or when you were filming, like those particular action sequences?
Oh yeah, I mean,
Really?
I was bruised and like scarred, and the things, we had an amazing stunt department.
Yeah.
Rob Alonso was our second unit director as well as our stunt coordinator. My stunt coach, I call her Anisha Gibbs, who worked with me on like 5 jobs back to back. So, you know, we had an understanding, and but this movie really required like our faces on camera because there's a dramatic performance that's happening. So we couldn't, you know, like our stunt doubles were used very sparingly. They were used more to coach us on how to do it. So especially that first fight scene, the invasion scene, like I was barefoot, you know, my hands were exposed, the whole home is made out of wood, and all real locations. We shot on locations, so I had splinters and cuts and like things that you don't realize when you're doing it, and at the end of the night, when you're sitting in that magnesium soak, you're like, ow!
Are you doing ice baths after? Like,
No, I can't do ice
yeah,
baths.
no, me neither.
Magnesium soaks, I can do those. A hot bath, I can do.
Not to mention in that sequence, like the blood builds too, right? The makeup
Yeah.
builds. How many days are you in that blood?
We did that for about 4 or 5 days,
did?
and
Wow.
the blood's not fun because it's
No.
cold, and it was winter in Australia, and it was cold, and
Yeah.
and it's sticky, and you have to be in it all day, and your hair is matted, and you have like dust and all over you. And
But then it's proof, you know, you put in the work that
Yeah.
day. You know, you did it.
I mean, that's-
you did the hard thing.
listen, I love movies. Cinema is my favorite thing, and well, how lucky are we to be able to be in it?
Dead or alive, gentlemen.
They're gonna find us, and they're gonna kill us.
Fans are eagerly awaiting the final season of The Boys. I mean, what can you share about how Billy's story wraps up?
You know, Billy Butcher in the final season, he's off the chain. He's like a guided missile going after Homelander, and don't stand in his way. And you know, I can say that you know, right from the get-go, there's some big fatalities.
Okay, fans cannot wait for that one.
too.
I know, right? Priyanka, you know, you've taken on these physically intense action roles before, but you also do comedy. You know, in fact, you have Judgment Day with Zac Efron and Will Ferrell coming up. So what's it like for you to creatively switch between these genres?
That movie was just such a blessing. I'm such a big fan of Nick Stoller and all of his work, and you know, just getting to play with comedic giants that are smattered all over that movie, including Will, was like a lesson in comedy for me, and that's the vibe I went in with, and I just wanted to have fun. I'm a big fan of Regina Hall as well, and you know, being able to be in a scene with her and watch her do her magic. And I forgot my lines actually when Will started improvising in this one scene, and I was like, and he just, I was like, oh my gosh, it was so funny.
He takes you out a little bit because Will Ferrell's doing his
amazing.
thing. Yeah.
I just have a great time working with all the legends and amazing people that I get to work with.
I can tell you guys had a great time on this one. So
did.
congratulations. Yeah, people are gonna eat this one up.
Did you miss me, darling?